My friends, welcome to Talk Casual. We're broadcasting live all over the Outer Rim tonight. To the left of me is the dancing monkey himself, Ian. Yay! As always,
Hey, I'm to the left, am I?
Yeah.
Are you sure I'm to the left?
Yes,
Look to my right.
to the left.
Actually, I'm looking at you on Zoom. I'm actually above you on Zoom, so
well,
yeah.
You're to the left of the viewers. So, and as always, I'm the Grand Master of Salt, Ariel. What are we going to talk tonight about, Ian?
We're going to talk about terrible egg-eating habits of little green creatures, and touching on that a bit, and then we'll also be talking about I think an article dropped this week.
I know. Oh,
I don't know. I don't know. Is that something that happens in Armada?
Yeah, I know. Go figure.
We get news every once in a while, do we? I'm not too sure. It's been so long.
Well,
we've been in Groundhog Day for how long now? And it's like, well, hello, what the heck?
Well, there was a little bit of a note dropped by FFG on the Discord channel that there's going to be an Armada blitz of articles.
Oh boy, does that mean we're going to be having to do these shows daily? Does it?
Well, I thought they were going to drop 2 articles a week or something like that. They only dropped 1.
Yep.
So, well,
okay.
Technically...
hang on. Wait, where's the website? When was the last time we got news on Armada?
That was this Tuesday. So we could have...
time before that. When was the last article? The last article for that was
the FAQ. No, it was the Gen
a news article, not the FAQ. 31st of July.
Yeah.
So that means we're going to have a flood of them. So given that, July to November, does that mean so 1 a month is probably a flood of articles for us?
Probably. I'd say once a week because they've got 3 weeks.
Once a week?
3 weeks until the actual release of Clone Wars.
Until the release date, but will the product be in stores?
Well, that's another question. Let's not
that's a detail we don't need to worry about. We don't need to worry about that.
Let's not scare people. Stuff will be in stores. Let's not worry about that
detail. I'm sure international shipping's still a thing.
Yeah. Let's not go there.
Let's not go there. Yeah, of course.
The new X Wing stuff came 2 weeks late for us just now. So.
Yeah, it did too, didn't it? Yeah, I saw that. I saw that yesterday in the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I finally got my tie heavy. I finally got my tie heavy, and I'm like, awesome. I was going to do I'm going to still do an unboxing for you people, X-Wing people that are watching, if you are watching. But I was thinking, awesome, we're going to get it early. Going to get it do an unboxing before anyone. No, thanks. Let's play games and the international shipping. Let's get that out the door.
Yep. Let's get it out late. Yeah. Late is the way we want it.
So we got an actual article, and we thought, oh, sweet, beautiful. So we got a preview of the Galactic Republic starter set, and for some reason it says it's a preview for the starter set, but it only gives you the Acclamator on there. It doesn't give you the consular.
Yeah, a bit disappointing. You don't know. Yeah, I was a bit disappointed by that. I was hoping to see something with the consular, but
yeah. Are they going to do another article? Are they just going to stick to one article? Don't know.
Oh, is that what they're going to do? They're just going to, okay, cool. Instead of doing one article of everything in it, they're just basically splitting the article up into 2. So then, here you go. Here's your 2 articles.
I don't know. This is FFG's wise judgment here. So let's not think about it too much, because then we could be UN type style chucking stuff all over the place.
No, we could be here all night, and I've got plans for this evening.
Yeah, we don't want to. We don't want to get into the philosophy of FFG and how they.
Well, I think we talked about it. I think what is it? The console is pretty much just almost like a Raider. So
yeah,
judging by its dice, it's probably a Raider. So
no, it's a Corvette. It's a Corvette.
Yeah, it's a Corvette with Raider dice though.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we haven't seen the other side of the card, I guess.
So we'll see that soon.
We'll come back to that one next week.
That's it. So let's talk about the Acclamator. All right, let's go to the cards. So we've got the 2 forms of the Acclamator. We've got the Acclamator 1 class assault ship.
Yep.
So this one has 7 hull. It has a brace, redirect, salvo, free command, free squadron, 4 engineering, has a speed of 3. So 1 click at 1 click at the first click, and no clicks on the second. And then at speed 3, no clicks on the first, 1 click on the second, and no clicks on the third. For armament...
That is an interesting dial.
It is.
Sorry, interesting movement chart, that one.
Yeah. So for the front, it has 3 red, 2 blacks. Sides, it has 2 reds and a black. And for rear/salvo, it has a red and a black. For slots, it has officer, the weapons team, 2 offensive retrofits, the assault rockets, the assault, the ordnance,
was it ordnance?
ordnance, and then the towers, the red
And the
one.
link turbo laser tower slot.
Yeah,
Let's just call it what it is. It's a link turbo laser tower slot.
I should know these things off by heart, but
We've been how long have we been away from tables for?
Yeah, true.
It's been hard.
And all that for 66 points. So tell me how's this better than a victory?
It goes speed 3. That's how it's better than a victory.
Correct.
Come on, it goes speed 3.
Yeah.
It's got one less hull than a victory. It's got what's victory AA dice? Like it's got 2 black.
No, it's just one.
Victory's got one.
Victory's got one black. It's got one dice.
See, this one here's got one less hull, more shields on the front, less on the side, one more on the rear.
So both victories have one blue. Both victories have one blue AA.
Yeah. Well, before we go too far, let's we'll probably start talking some list building in a minute if we're not too careful. But Acclamator 2, pretty much everything's the same except out the front you got an extra blue dice.
Yep.
And squadrons are blue and a black. It comes with the ordnance, the EPT slot. EPT. Oh god.
Yeah, it basically is the same, but it loses its 2 offensive retrofits and gains ECM.
ECM slot.
The defensive retrofit.
Let's face it. What else are you going to stick in there? You're going to stick in ECMs.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to turn around and say straight away, I'm probably never going to touch that Acclamator 2.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to make it more beefy, like an. Because there's other cards, so you don't know what you can upgrade to it. Like
I'm sure there's. Yeah, you're right. There are cards and everything, but you know what I'm looking at though? That Acclamator 1, those 2 was it defensive, offensive, whatever, offensive refit slots.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got the ordnance. The ordnance was the gunnery team slot.
Yeah.
God, it's been so long. I don't remember these things. So that thing's 66 points. You know what you're going to add to that? You're going to add yourself. Gonna add this up again.
Weapons team.
You're going to add yourself 22 points worth of fly controllers, ordnance experts, boosted comms, linked turbo laser towers, and for less than 100 points, you've got something that's pushing the 4 squadrons, rolling an extra blue dice. You got linked turbo laser towers there, so you got your dice modifications.
Yep.
And
it's beefy as like it's more better. It's better than a quasar. It almost runs at the same speed. It has one extra hull, but the shields at the front.
It's the shields.
Yeah, it's the shields at the front and a salvo to defend itself.
Yeah, it's because it's got the salvo. You pretty much almost want to always take that link turbo laser with it.
Yeah.
And what did I say again? For an extra 20, it was 22 points, wasn't it? Yeah, for 22 points. It's brilliant. And then you've got another card we'll add to it a bit later.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later. But yeah, I'm looking at that thing. That thing is a squadron pusher.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to be that maneuverable. So
definitely the Acclamator one's going to be the squadron pusher, and that's good. We're going to talk about the cards that come in this article as well that can go well with it. Say that the title looks pretty awesome. So, but yeah, the Acclamator one's going to be your squadron pusher. Your Acclamator 2 is going to be your pseudo victory attack ship. Look, with other things can be boosted up. And as I said, look, for a victory 2, it's, what is it, 80 points? Something like that. Top of my head, I can't remember. Yeah, 85 points for a victory 2. This is 71 points. Less than the victory 1. You get almost the same amount of dice, but with a victory 1 or 2, it's just different colors. The same amount of dice on the side and the same amount of dice on the rear. One less hull. You get the same amount of tokens, but you get a salvo token, and it goes speed 3. And an extra AA. I like it. I wonder if they're ever going to do Imperial versions of this. That will kill the victory, though. I'd say it'll kill the victory.
It would. Like I think the only reason why people buy victories now is to get the flight controllers card, isn't it?
You can get it somewhere else.
You can get it somewhere else, but
I think
you
the
can still get it
Starhawk.
for
I think the
victories.
Starhawk's got some, and then the.
It's got now, but look at the price on the shelf of Victory versus a Starhawk.
Yeah. I know. I'm just
So,
saying
you know.
that there are the places.
I know.
The Super Star Destroyer I think has them as well too. But again, yes, I'd rather buy a Victory before I start going raiding Super Star Destroyers for just one car.
Yeah.
So
I'm looking at the Acclamator too, though, and I'm thinking, I don't know. Look, yeah, you can chuck on gunnery teams, chuck on link turbo, ECMs.
ECMs.
You can probably chuck in something in the ordnance if you wanted to, although I think without the ability to re-roll those ordnance, it's kind of a waste.
Again, it all depends on.
Yeah, I suppose you can chuck in ordnance experts, I guess, couldn't you? I suppose gunnery teams.
Yeah.
Ordnance experts and I don't know, chuck in racks, I guess, and then you have a really strong, powerful attack.
Because the difference with the Acclamator 1 and 2 is you add a blue dice. Granted, you can't put leading shots on this bad boy, but again, it always depends on what cards are going to be in the. Because apparently there's more cards that they're going to talk about. We don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot more. I'm just going off the cards that we know and the cards that we have, really, and building onto that. There's obviously going to be better stuff you can build it with, but look, you could probably chuck on 2 of these on a table. We chuck on 2 of those, like I said, just ECMs, so that way the thing lives.
Yeah.
Because the trouble is that when you only have a brace and a redirect, you're taking the damage. You're not going to be able to repair that real easily.
So the article says there is about 20 upgrade cards found in the actual pack itself. So
individual upgrade cards or types of upgrade cards.
Well, that's type of upgrade cards. We don't know.
Yeah.
So it could be multiples of certain things, like some that are coming up as well. Some generic
they're 20
ones.
or they're only 12 when you got multiples of some. So
Probably. You just don't know. We don't know. And also there could be there's consular title cards as well that comes with the consular. So you'll miss out on stuff there too. But I like the ships. I really do. I
do too. I still think the squadron push is the better bet.
Oh, absolutely.
Both of them.
Absolutely.
I really do think it is because it just gains so much more just to get the. Sure, you got ECMs, the thing will last longer, but you know what? Hey, you chuck that thing at speed 3, you got boosted comms, expanded hangar bays, and you're pushing 4 squadrons, extra dice, and you're going to have a fun time.
Yeah.
The trouble is, do they have a bomber command? I think that, yes, they do. They do have a bomber command center in there. We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
So we'll get to that one in a minute.
Yes.
But I like both these ships.
Yeah.
But I like the Acclamator 1 more. Acclamator 2, yeah, sure, but Acclamator 1, I think that's where it is.
I'd say so. The Acclamator 1, even if you just make it like external rack, just speed free, jumpy boy, just get in there and attack.
You know what I really hate about the Acclamator 2 though? Is the blue dice on the rear. Yeah. So that should be red-black. I don't like that because if you're going to take like something like racks and ordnance experts, and then you got salvo, well, you want the reroll on the black, don't you? Like it's still throwing 2 black at the front, 1 black at the side. So ordnance expert on the ship is not a bad choice. Yeah. And it's just to have that whole blue on the rear, and then cool. Okay, I want to roll a salvo at you. Oh, look at that! I get a accuracy and nothing, and then Link Turbolaser gets nothing. Well, I can't do anything about the blue dice now, can I? But if you had your ordnance experts on the black with a salvo, it would be much better. But, Why do I know? I don't design the ships.
No. As I said, it all depends on upgrades, but so forth. But right now, I like both ships, and I totally agree that the one looks a little bit spicier.
The one looks tasty.
One looks tasty. The Acclamator 2, it depends on what is coming in the box, but I won't discount it, but I totally agree. The one looks way better right now.
And the thing that makes the one look really good with the squadrons that we were talking about.
Well, we'll talk about hyperspace rings because that's what's next on the list.
We're talking about that. Is that next on the list?
Yeah. So hyperspace rings.
We've talked about the torrent, haven't we? There's nothing special about the
torrent. No, we're not talking about the torrent. We've seen the torrent before, but we'll talk
hyperspace rings. Yeah. Let's do it.
So before deploying fleets, you may choose a number of friendly non-rogue squadrons up to your squadron value. Those squadrons gain a scout. And what is Scout, you may ask? Well, the article does say what Scout is about. Let's see what it said. It's basically...
You had to make that rhyme, didn't you?
I didn't even realise I made it rhyme, for starters. So I was even paying attention what I was saying to myself. So instead, Scout can be placed outside of deployment zones and do not have to be placed at distance 1 to 2 of a friendly ship. At the same time, they must be beyond distance 1 to 5 of enemy ships when placed. So it can be basically any. It's
a way of being able to deploy slow-moving ships out further.
What's that? Fighter ambush. It's like that objective.
It's like that. So you have to take the objective to get your squadrons further out. It's not bad. It helps with the slow-moving squadrons, but it's 3 points, I guess. So if you want to take those slow-moving squadrons, it's good. I can't remember what the slow-moving squadrons are, but okay, you got to ask yourself, what would you rather take? Boosted comms or expanded hangar bays or this?
Well, we'll see. Again, will probably be the arcs.
Depends what ships you can chuck it on, really. So,
the arcs are going to be the slow ships on here. So it depends on what the arcs are going to do, and we'll see that when the squadron pack comes out. So that'll be probably in a couple of weeks' time, but we'll see that. But you didn't like the CN because you thought that.
No, it's look. Yeah, I can see this being used really good.
Yep.
But you know what? If you're got a squadron pusher, you don't want this card in your squadron pusher. You want this on a ship that has that upgrade slot but isn't using it.
Yep.
So squadron pusher, you want the expanded hangars, you want the boosted comms, you got more flexibility. Having said that, someone could put this on there, they could set a trap and then go for your life, you know? Cool.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. There's your contested outpost. Cool. I'm going to get all my squadrons up in your face.
Yep.
Or something like that. There is a lot of fun tactics you can do with this card in a bid.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Also, you have a ship with relay and bang, you know. Squadron with relay, bang.
Yeah, squadrons with relay can do it as well.
Yeah.
Again, we have to see what squadrons we get in the squadron pack before I can fully put judgment on this card, but it's not that exciting.
Of course, it's only for the Republic, and it's 3 points. So before I say anything,
Yeah.
So no rebels with B-wings. I know someone with rebels with B-wings would love this right now. So
that sucks.
Yeah. So unfortunately, the rebels don't get that. But yeah, we'll pass judgment on this card until we see everything else, like squadron wise. Apart from that, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the title that comes.
This is the one that excited me.
The Momota B? The Momota B?
Nivota?
Nivota? It's got the A at the end. Nivota B.
Nivota.
So, Squadron. Each non-unique squadron that you activate gains Swarm until the end of its activation. Each squadron with Swarm that you activate, you may reroll 1 die while attacking a ship. The
first thing I'll say is that for everyone listening, for the rules lawyers, it says its activation. So you activate a squadron, it shoots, then when it's finished, it's done activating, it loses Swarm. So when you bring another squadron up next to it, that previous squadron doesn't have Swarm. Card doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
So I just want to get that out of the air first. So, but this is basically just to be able to give your squadrons attacking ships the ability to reroll. And for 5 points, this card is brilliant. I love it.
So
I'm chucking that on to Acclamator. So what was it? I said it's 66 points plus this makes 71.
The thing with Swarm, you just need a friendly squadron next to you. You don't need the Swarm title next to that person. So, I had
93 points. Oh my god. 93 points from Acclamator with the flight controller, expanded hangar pays, booster column, linked turbo laser tower, and that thing. 93 points. Yeah, I'm taking that.
Yeah.
That is good.
So that is very decent. And of course, if you do have Swarm, say like a Torrent, if you're attacking a ship, you get that reroll. Just like almost like a mini Sloan. So I love it.
Yeah, each squadron with Swarm while activating.
So you asked the question.
Yeah, well, it's already got Swarm, so it doesn't really matter.
So does my squadron have Swarm? Yes. Well, I can reroll. Am I attacking a ship? I can reroll. Do I have Swarm? No. Am I attacking a squadron? Yes. I can reroll. So
that's really disgusting too with the Torrents. The Torrents roll a black dice into ships.
Yeah.
That's really disgusting.
Yeah, that's going to be nasty.
Oh man, that's disgusting.
There's your Bomber Command Center almost.
Oh, there's your Bomber Command Center right there. You're taking Torrents 5, 3.
Or stack it with Bomber Command.
Oh man, that's disgusting.
Bomber Command. Blank. All right. Navota B.
Yep, exactly.
Oh.
So, each squadron with Swarm that you activate. So you can only do it for 4 squadrons.
Yeah.
Still. Oh, well, 5 you got the token, I guess.
Yeah. No,
5 the token, but
And where was it?
And you got 5, and you got 5 black dice going into a ship with rerolls. That's devastating. Like,
Yeah.
sure, those torrents don't have bomber, but that's devastating.
A black dice. It's like an A-wing, Ian.
It's like an A-wing. I know. It's just 5 black hits into your front, and then the ship shoots you. It hurts. That's what I do to people.
Yeah.
And they hate it.
Yeah.
They absolutely hate it. I bring 5 A-wings, and you get 5 hits into them, and then you have your Starhawk fire into them, and it's just like, well, frack.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
5 points. Republic, of course, for the Acclamator. Very decent. Very, very nice. It goes with the Acclamator one very nicely. So
it does.
I give that the thumbs up for that.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's move to the next one. We'll actually go to the torrent itself, Axe. So
We've got an axe to grind here, haven't we?
We've got an axe to grind. Oh,
an axe to grind.
So before another friendly squadron at distance 1 suffers damage during an attack, you may spend 1 defense token to reduce the total damage by 1. So
now I wonder which defense token you're going to spend.
I first I thought it might have been an actual FFG typo or FFG error. They've decided instead of going putting the scatter, they've put the evade. But it could be correct because think about it. What you pointed out is this is good against ship against squadron, so AA. So any squadron, any ship that does
most
AA,
ships only roll 1 dice, and they're usually rolling at medium range. So that evade is going to be like, haha.
Or if they roll that 1 red.
Most of the time they're rolling blue too.
Also that,
one.
red.
Oh yeah, that 1 red.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 1 red dice. Yeah.
Forget it.
Same.
Out the window.
Yeah, forget it.
Forget it.
Yeah.
Don't shoot at Axe.
Yep.
So
but there's also, don't forget, there's that other little fun thing too.
Yes.
Now we checked this, and it is true. This works against snipe in limited situations.
Yes.
How limited? About 2 millimeters worth of limit. That's how much.
Yeah.
Some of you people out there who probably, or those people who are lucky enough to have the acrylic, maybe you bought an acrylic ruler or something, and then before you got the smaller acrylic ones, you went and got your old cardboard ruler, distance 1 to 2, and you slice it across the top, right on the distance 1 to 2, so you can play around with your squadrons and do sorts of things like I was doing. I noticed when I flip it over though, the distance 1 to 2 just extends into the medium range band. So you could have a possibility where someone's trying to snipe you and they're at distance 1 to 2 right on that last 2 millimeters, and then you will get to spend your evade token against a snipe attack.
Yep.
Now, this will only ever work on TTS or Vassal. Don't be a dick and try and make this work in store.
And like in a casual tournament,
it is literally 2 millimeters.
Yeah, don't be that guy.
Don't do it. But yeah, you'll find you could find in on TTS though that situation could come up. It's rare, but it is a plausible thing that can happen. So yeah.
Correct.
I thought that was hilarious. When I saw that, I thought, oh my god, you can spin it against a sniper attack. That was great. Yeah.
But you get to just re-roll 1, and usually it's like if you got what? It's usually a 4 dice attack or something like that.
Usually 4 blue or something like that. 4 blue, 3 blue.
Yeah.
But still, blue's 50-50, so being able to spend it on 1 dice to knock it down.
True.
You got 3 hits in me. Cool. You got cool. You rolled 3 blue dice. You got 3 hits. While I spend the evade, make your reroll 1s and accuracy, then brace the other 2. So take 1 hit out of 3.
Yeah,
not bad.
Not bad.
But again, it's 2 millimeters.
But
good luck trying to make it work.
Yeah, but Axe will be definitely he'll be your Biggs type person that will help stop with your torrent swarm to help you reduce damage if need be. Not as good as probably say
not as good as Jan and Biggs.
Jan and Biggs, that's what I was trying to say. Jan and Biggs.
It works though. It still works. I still like it. Well, actually, it's almost better in a way than Biggs because you're spending a token, you're not taking the damage.
You're not spreading the damage.
So, yeah, you're limited though. It is still limited to how often you can do it because you probably want to do it 4 times and then it's done.
Yeah.
How many times you do an attack really? So.
Yeah.
But hey, again, if you're taking axe in that swarm, that in the 5, if you've got 5 torrents with the Acclamator 1 with the build we talked about before going in at once, yeah, cool. They all get into range to shoot at the. They all roll their black dice, close range into the ship. Bang, 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 5 black hits. Cool. I'm going to AA all your ships. Cool. AA is cool. One blue dice, 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
Well, there's a good chance that 2 of those attacks are going to mean absolutely you'll get 2 out of 3 of them will be hits, and then they can just be like, nope.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it works. I like Axe.
Yeah.
I like
Really
Axe.
good.
He's good.
Really good.
Yeah.
17 points. So
17 points. So he's not bad.
not bad. He's a Sienna Ray.
Yeah. 17 points, the same as
What's the
Shara? Not as good as Shara.
Nothing beats the babe.
Actually,
Nothing beats the babe.
Shara, but at the same time, you're looking at Swarm. You got 2 blue and a red, and red squadron dice always come up as doubles. So at least they're doing it at Xeno 5.
When Clint is playing, they'll come up as doubles.
Yeah. It's nothing better than getting 5 hits into a 6-hit point decimator with your first squadron attack. And then you have 2 other squadrons follow up and don't get a single hit, even with Swarm rerolls.
Oh, yeah. You always like to bring that
that's always fun. Oh, no.
All right.
Dice.
Let's move on. That was Axe. So we move to Clone Captain Zach. So he starts off with a concentrate fire token on the card. So while attacking from your side,
Zach, I thought we were up to one of the other ones, but okay.
No. I've this is how I've placed them. So
okay, cool. Zach.
Yeah. So while you're attacking from your side or rear hull zones, you may exhaust this card to add 1 die from your attack pool from a color already in your attack pool. You cannot add dice to a salvo attack. You can spend tokens from this card to ready it. So technically.
So so it comes with 2 tokens on the card.
One concentrate fire token.
It comes with. Doesn't it come with 1 to flip it, or does it require 1 to?
It's one of those. Not you need to expend to refresh it. So
Okay,
limited refresh.
The red side says you got to have the token. It tells you the token you need to have, not that you get one of those tokens at the start.
You get 1 concentrate fire token at the start.
Yeah.
To refresh it, you need to spend a concentrate.
Refresh that token.
Yeah, concentrate fire token.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's only when I see 1 concentrate on each side, I try to work out if you got 2 tokens or 1 token. It's one of those fun
No, it says the number and then the token.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, So if you have a way of continually getting concentrate fire tokens, then you've got 4 rounds of not having to worry about setting a concentrate fire command.
Yeah, 5 points, officer slot though, and it's for the Republic. Yeah, it's okay.
Actually, no, I think he's pretty good because you know what? You're gonna have 2 attacks. Usually when you're playing, you've got 3 rounds is usually when you want to have your really good strong attacks.
Yeah.
And for 5 points for 2 of those rounds, if you drop 2 concentrate fire tokens in him, you're adding 2 dice to your pool.
Well, you can't have 2 concentrate fire tokens. You can have 1 on the card and then 1 on the ship. So there'll be 1 round you can do that.
I'm saying you're flipping the dial. Flip dial for concentrate fire token for a dial.
Yeah.
And then you spend the concentrate fire token.
Yeah.
On the card. You have to spend the token on the card as well as. Or you exhaust the card. Hang on.
Exhaust the card. It's only 1.
Exhaust his card. Yeah, so the token stays on the card, so you don't have to. You
don't
spend
have
the token to make it activate. Yeah,
correct.
So I'm saying, then you spend the token to refresh it. So you can do 2 rounds where you're dropping 2 extra dice. So for 5 points, it's not bad.
Not bad.
I actually don't mind him actually.
He's
one of those ones. Chuck it on the Acclamator 1 when you want to go into attack, because that thing's on speed 3, so it's going to get 2 attacks out anyway.
Yeah,
it's just going to fly straight past everybody. Possibly, but yeah, actually, I don't think he's bad. Actually, I kind of like him.
Yeah, he's gonna gel well with the next card I should have put first, because it would have been better to concept. But that's how I put them up on this. So that's how I'm going with today. All right, people, don't judge me. That's how I put them up today. So
we'll judge you.
Fine, judge me later.
All right. Judge you.
All right. Oops. So basically, we've got swivel-mounted batteries. So So this one will gel with the the Clone Captain Zach. So modification: when you reveal a command, you may exhaust this card to choose one of your hull zones and mark it with a focus token. While attacking a ship from that hull zone, add 1 die of any color from an adjacent hull zone's armament to your attack pool. While attacking from an adjacent hull zone, remove 1 die from your attack pool. When you ready this card, remove that focus token. So this is actually interesting. It's like EWS.
It's a fun timing there, because it's still Yeah. While attacking, it's not an option. Once the focus token's there, it's that attacking hull zone is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it works like the theory of EWS. You put that chaff token, that's where the hull zone's going to be affected. At least with swivel mounted batteries, you get to do that when you reveal your command, not at the start of the round. So you already know what you're going to be attacking. Beautiful. You see a ship in front of you. I'm going to put the focus token, whatever arc that I see it on. Fantastic. I'm going to get a black dice, say, from my side arc. This, I believe, what was it? If, say, I was attacking with that Acclamator 1. Let's just go back to that. Yeah. So I'm attacking that Acclamator 1, range 1, from my front. I've got that swivel gun. I'll add in an extra black dice, thanks to swivel guns, and then I'll combo it with Zach and add another black dice.
Yeah, and drop a concentrate fire command while you're at it, and then cool.
Yeah,
so then you're firing. Well, hey, do it at your front. Then at your front on the Acclamator. If you got the Acclamator 2, you've got the attack version. So you're going to start dropping what? 3, was it 8, 9, 10, drop 11 dice. Oh god, you could drop 11 dice.
So you got 6. So you've got the swivel.
Oh, the 6. Oh no, I can't read. The screen's too far away. 6,
so
7, 8, 9. 9 dice. Sorry.
9 dice.
9 dice. You can drop 9 dice out the front.
Yeah. So swivel.
And then they just brace it.
Zach, and yeah. But still, if you got that.
Oh, 9, 10. No, you can drop 11 dice. You can chuck in external racks.
Well, that too, and chop it in external racks. Yeah, just
drop in external racks. You got 11 dice out the front.
Yeah.
That'll work. That'll do it. And you got ordnance experts, so you're going to be re-rolling some dice as well, because then you can add in what? How many? Holy crap! Hang on a second. You can add in. Okay, so you can add in how many black dice out the front?
Okay, so if we're going with the 1 or the 2?
So you're going with the 2. Go with the 2.
Okay, the two's only got 2 black dice. So,
it's only got 2 black dice. Okay, so the swivel lets you put a black dice in the front, doesn't it?
Yep. So you can do any color. So you can
3.
add a red or a black.
Yeah. Okay, but you add a black.
Yep.
So you add a black.
So that's
then
3.
Then you drop in racks. So that's external racks.
5.
So that's going to be 5.
Yeah.
You're going to drop in concentrate fire.
That's
That'll
6.
Be 6. And then you're going to drop in Zach, which will be 7 black dice.
7 black dice.
With ordnance experts reroll.
Yep.
And pray you get some good reds.
Imagine.
Oh god. You could drop. What could you drop with that? 7 black.
Well, that's
you could drop a victory. You could drop a victory with that attack.
Only if
they haven't got. If a ship hasn't got ECMs, right? You got 7. So you can you get the gold roll. You get 14.
And it has happened to you. Remember that one hammerhead?
Yeah, you could get. I know. You can get 20. You can get. You could potentially get 20 hits. Was it 20? 20 icon, 20 hits. What do we call it?
Hit crits.
Hit crits. 20 hit crits.
Oh man.
With 1 blue accuracy.
Yeah.
And then you lock down the. You go and lock down the brace on a victory, or even on another Acclamator. It doesn't have ECMs.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah.
1 good attack, and you could drop. Oh, how many hits? 20. How many's in a? Holy crap! That could
Ian's starting to think now, ladies and gentlemen. That's
I'm starting to think down. That could drop if someone doesn't take 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That could drop an ISD. That could drop an ISD without ECMs.
Yeah, Simon. Let's go with a Simon.
Simon could drop a Simon, or they could drop a Simon. One attack from an Acclamator could drop a Simon. Oh god, that would be disgusting. Good luck getting the gold roll for that though. But you don't even need 20 hits. How many hits do you need to drop down 11, 15, 16, 17, 18? Need 18 hits? Yeah, so it's doable. You can get 18 hits.
It's doable, yeah.
Doable. 18 hits and 1 accuracy? That is actually quite doable if you're rolling out that many black dice. That's disgusting.
Look, it's
11 dice.
It can happen, but I don't think it's going to happen. Like, let's just...
you know what? It'll happen once.
Yeah.
By someone. You know what's going to happen?
Yeah.
It's going to happen by some dumb lucky noob.
Yeah.
On some table somewhere who comes against some guy who took a risk and crafted a great list, has been dominating all day. Then you have that guy who got lucky in his rounds.
Yeah.
And then he happens to drop it on an ISD.
Yeah.
Or a Simon or something, and just take the Simon off with one roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can happen.
And it won't be on stream, and no one will capture it on
no one will catch it. It'll just be something that's rumored about. Someone will have talked about it. But yeah.
You'll be a friend of yours type scenario.
It'll be friend. Yeah, exactly.
That's
exactly.
It. So
God.
So that was
That's disgusting.
Yeah. So that was it in the actual pack. I know there was Obi-Wan Kenobi and
we've talked about
Bail Organa, but we've talked about those guys. If you want to see about those, watch our other videos, guys. They're top notch.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
It's always quality programming here.
Always quality programming. And of course,
really.
Yeah, Clint's saying, "I'll throw that in my dice tray." I don't want to see it, Clint.
Clint, you know what, Clint? You'd be the guy who pulls it off.
Yeah, you will be the one.
If anyone I know is going to pull it off, it'd be Clint.
So that was the Acclamator. Well, the Galactic Republic starter kit article with just featuring the Acclamator. Don't know if I'll get a console version, but article. But this is what we got today. I've just called this show today the Acclamator preview because we're going with that. We'll probably see some. We're working with that. We'll see what we get next week or even tomorrow, because tomorrow is Friday over there. They might drop another article just to annoy the crap out of us because we already streamed today. So.
Oh, exactly. This is the way.
This is the way. And speaking of
time to get a drink.
Oh.
Speaking of this is the way, I'll get a drink before I continue on with this. So yes, people, that is me filling up a glass you're hearing. I don't know how much of my wheel spinning comes up on the stream. I'm sure someone will complain about it.
All right, so now that we've done that, we'll go into a little bit of our Mandalorian chat. Of course, last week's episode, not today's episode that's coming out right now. I know probably a lot of people...
just started, I think?
I presume it's out now, and people are watching...
Out now?
Probably people are watching that instead of us. Shame. Shame. Though you can watch this on later, so that's all right. We'll take that. But shame, you should be watching us live.
Yep. So so this week Mando picks up a passenger. He can't travel at hyperspace.
Yeah.
Quick synopsis of the episode if you haven't seen it already. Too bad, we're going to spoil the hell out of it.
Yes.
Mando has to take a fish lady and her eggs across this space.
Lizard lady.
Yeah. Lizard lady.
That's her official name too. Lizard lady.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, lizard lady. I didn't check that. Have to take her across space. She's got eggs. Can't travel in hyperspace because apparently traveling in hyperspace is bad for eggs. Might scramble them, I guess. Shenanigans happen along the way. Baby Yoda discovers that he likes the taste of the eggs. Keeps slipping a few in his mouth. Apparently, that caused a lot of controversy.
Yeah, online. I don't understand that. It's just like, well, the baby needs to eat too, So he likes eggs.
I guess none of them have eaten an omelet.
Luke's out. Fine, Luke. See you later. All right. I'll have a word with you. I was gonna spoil something, but that's all right. I'll talk later.
I'm force choking you from here, mate. I'm force choking you from here.
Yeah.
So
he hasn't seen it yet. He hasn't seen it.
Hasn't he? Oh, okay.
All right, guys, fine, go.
What's wrong with you? Okay, well, I'm definitely going to be force choking him. He hasn't seen it already. There seems to be this continuing thing going through the series. I think does Mando actually feed Baby Yoda?
Yes, he does. Remember, he was eating the little rat pack while he was fixing the thing. He was eating a little rat pack.
He was?
Yeah,
okay.
with the lizard lady.
Because every time he gets a chance to stick something in his mouth and eat it, then again, I suppose that's what our kids did when they were growing up. If there was something on the ground, what to do? It went in their mouth and they ate it, didn't they?
Yeah. But he had
I'm sure if they had force abilities, they'd be like, bringing everything over and sticking in their mouth too.
Remember in The Empire Strikes Back when Luke's eating that little biscuit tray kind of thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he just throws it away. Yeah, they were eating that kind of thing, a small little rat pack kind of thing. Her and the lizard lady.
Which episode was that?
That was The Empire Strikes Back, but this
No, which of Mandalorian was that?
This one. So they were.
He was too. Yeah, he was eating it. He looked at it and then he went and looked at the eggs. That's right.
That's it. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
So
I haven't seen it a second time.
Yeah. So he does feed them. So he just doesn't he doesn't like the food he gets. That's all. He likes eggs.
He wouldn't like fresh eggs.
Yeah.
And fresh bugs we'll get into in a minute too.
Yeah.
But it was pretty funny. They're traveling across space. A couple of X-Wings come along. Dave Filoni's out there piloting his X-Wing again.
Jesus, David.
That was it was quite. You should be. You stick with the show, mate. Stop. Flying around.
I'm sure there's other X-Wing pilots out there, David Filoni. Just stay away, all right? I know you want to be your trapper wolf pilot, dude. All right, I get it. Heck, if I was producing the show, I'll be all over the place as an extra too. So Fair enough.
Well, actually, I don't think. Actually, I think he said in the interview he actually doesn't like being on the camera. They keep pushing him into it though.
Oh, okay. Oh
I think
yeah, I
he said-
remember
I think
the
he said something
gallery.
like that.
Yeah, the gallery. Yeah, I watched that. So yeah,
Yeah. I think they kept saying they keep pushing him into it to
Yeah.
get him into an X Wing and that. So yeah.
yeah. So that,
But,
yeah.
yeah,
So
it was quite funny seeing him and the other guy. He's been there before too, hasn't he? The other guy who was with him.
I don't think it was was it Pablo Hidaga? I'm not quite sure. It looks like Pablo Hidaga.
Was that who it was? It was Pablo, was it?
I don't. It looks like him, but I don't quite.
The
100%.
guy looked familiar. He just looked really
It
familiar.
looks like him, but I'm not quite sure if it's Pablo Hidaga. But it looks a bit different. So I'm not 100%. I have to double check on that. But he could have been a producer as well. On top of that, I feel like
yeah,
because that's what they do. It's like, oh, you work on it. You're a producer. We'll chuck you in an X-wing. That's what we do. So,
but it was kind of funny though, where they're just flying along in space, middle of space.
Yeah.
I found it funny. The X-wings just come up on a patrol. And I'm just thinking, why are they just patrolling around in dead space? Surely everyone would travel through hyperspace, wouldn't they?
well, clearly not.
Obviously not, if they need to patrol the area. But yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. He said, "Oh, pre-imperial doesn't need registration." So
Yeah.
you know what? That's one thing that's sad. That the Republic brought back registration for pre-imperial vehicles. Like, come on. That's just a money grab right there.
Now, here's
Like,
the interesting bit. Like, he did the Razor Crest is pre-imperial, as you said before. Everyone's saying, "What is a Razor Crest? What ship is it?" Everyone's thinking it's a modified LAT gun, a LAT ship.
Really?
Well, that's what
What's the LAT ship again?
It's the. Hang on, I'll go and get it. You keep talking.
What is it? The Wookiee ship? What ship? I don't know. I don't know what he's doing, so I can't see him. But yeah, anyway. Oh, they're flying across through space. The X-Wings aren't happy with his registration, they think, because they remembered that apparently the ship was involved in an incident with that prison ship earlier on in the previous episode. Sorry? Well, I can't see it because you got your camera turned off because you're using something else. So which ship is it?
It's the one with the jump ship one for the Republic. Where the clone troopers jump out of and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay, that one, really?
Yeah, some people theorizing it's a modified LAT ship.
Okay, I think that's heavily modified then.
It's heavily modified.
Heavily modified, so it doesn't even look anything like it. But okay.
Like
actually, to be honest with you, when I look at that thing, the first thing I think is Firefly.
Yeah.
Every time I look at that ship, I just think of Firefly for some reason. I don't know why.
Like, it's the hull. It's kept some kind of the hull. The wings are gone and have given, like, different engines. That's what people are basically saying. It's a modified LAT gun, LAT ship, and that's what the Razor Crest is. Hence why people are going, that line, pre-Imperial. So it must be from the Clone Wars, or must be from there. So it could be after the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
But after the Clone Wars is Empire. So.
Yeah. Well, we move on as as he's flying through space, and the X-Wings aren't having a bar of him not wanting to show ID and that sort of stuff, and it's starting to sound really imperialistic there. Show us your papers, please.
Yeah. Who are the bad guys now?
Yeah, I know. Who's the bad guys now? Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Mando tries to lose him in the atmosphere on an ice planet. He's got some flying skills there. He has.
Absolutely.
He was flying that ship around like crazy.
It's like you of the Land Cruiser almost, eh?
Oh yeah, I can get that thing. Yeah. Yeah, if you've never seen a 60 series Land Cruiser fly through the air, come join me.
Yeah. Or Dodge
you won't want to see it again. You won't want to see it again, especially or dodging trams. Aren't they rhinos on skateboards? Rhinos on skateboards?
Or doing massive hook turns that couldn't be done.
Oh, yes. Man. Going places, that thing's gone places where no vehicle should have gone, but it still got there.
Yeah.
And still goes back too.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he ends up by crashing on the planet, and then he tries to sleep, and then Fish Lady apparently has some. Oh, was it Fish Lady?
Lizard Lady.
Apparently.
Lizard Lady.
Yeah. I keep thinking that they look like fish eggs. Anyway, she's got some tech skills and picks up the old droid's head that he shot in that same episode, the prison ship episode I was talking about before.
Correct.
Reprograms the head so she can communicate with him because can't speak the same language because apparently it's the only language Mando doesn't know. Yeah, so the chatter on, she says, "Oh no, we can't stay and sleep, repair the ship, gotta get going." She's like, fine.
Yeah.
Starts repairing the ship, then she all of a sudden decides to wander off and go have a bath in nice hot springs.
Who wouldn't?
And then, Baby Yoda finds himself some, he couldn't eat those eggs, so he goes wandering off and finds, oh, look at these eggs. And what are they? They're those spider creatures that were on Antuck, was it?
Yeah, on Chopper Base in
Chopper
Rebels.
Base, yeah, that was the planet was called Antuck, wasn't it?
I can't remember, but I remember it was the Rebels
Chopper
episode.
Base, but anyway,
Now,
they bring those spiders back. So,
now, where did they come from before that?
Before that, I don't know where they were before that.
There were Ralph McQuarrie concept art pictures for Hoth. There were creatures for
really?
Hoth. Yes.
Well, we never saw them on Hoth. So.
No. So, Cold
Don't
Planet...
tell me they actually crash landed on Hoth.
No, they didn't crash on Hoth. But
Good.
Well, think about it. Cold Planet, spiders, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, they were the original concept from Ralph McQuarrie for The Emperor Strikes Back, but they use it for Rebels and for the Chopper Base episode, and now they bring it... This is the first live action appearance of those spiders.
Yeah. And yeah, those spiders are pretty terrifying. So yeah, Mando and Lizard Lady start getting attacked by them, and as they start running back to the thing, it's that whole chase to get away from the eight-legged freaks moment.
Yeah.
And
that's the other thing too.
Really...
Very alien, like the eggs and so forth.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Really,
Yeah.
But it was really funny though, just seeing Baby Yoda just tear one open, just start eating the spider out. If those spiders hadn't started hatching, he probably would have eaten them all.
That's the other thing too. Baby Yoda has a theme now. You hear that? That dee-doo-doo, dee-doo-doo.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. Baby Yoda's got a theme now. Like,
okay.
Baby Yoda has become so popular now. He has a little like a little baby elephant walk type of theme.
Yeah.
So very light music.
I got to rewatch it again with the kids tomorrow. So
yeah, just watch when he starts walking around in the snow, or he starts eating the egg. The music will come on and go dee-dee-doo, dee-dee-doo. And it's like okay. But yeah.
Well, they get back, and then all hope looks lost. And then what happens? The X-Wings come along. They blow the crap out of the really big mother spider bug that's basically completely trashed the Razor Quest.
Yeah.
Crest, smashed through the windows at the front and everything like that. So yeah, you think that ship's never going to fly again?
No. There is no logic in Star Wars.
Yeah, no logic in Star Wars. The ship looks completely trashed. No way that thing's space worthy. But the X-Wings come back and they save the day. They sit there. They blast up. They blow up, big mama spider. They start blasting off all the other spiders. And then all of a sudden they say, well, we did some checking, and it turns out the Razor Crest actually helped here, and the U actually helped lock up the people who broke into the place, and then, plant the tracker, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to let you off for the warning this time.
Yeah.
He asks them for help or something. Basically, let you off for the warning.
You help me out.
To get out of here. But says, how about you just fix the transponder, and they fly off.
Yeah.
So, I'm starting to wonder, oh, geez, are these the good guys? Yeah.
The Empire.
First they want your papers. Yeah, sure, they might come along, shoot some spiders, some target practice, I guess, but,
I find it interesting that they have, like, assault rifles in the X-Wing packed up.
Well, why wouldn't they? Pilots always carried rifles with them.
They would carry blasters, but not the assault rifles. They're assault rifles for the Rebel Trooper.
Well, actually, I suppose when you think about it, they were searching for Imperial activity. They weren't just, just pilots out on a mission.
Yeah.
Like just going to blow some stuff up, and then, oops, we crash landed. We need a blaster quickly. Like, they might actually have to do proper recon. So they're probably more like recon pilots. So a recon pilot probably would have better equipment. Because they might have to land the X-Wings, then they might have to walk for a while.
Because remember when Luke crashed on Dagobah, and then R2 went into the water, he pulls out a pistol.
Yeah, he only pulled out the blaster.
He pulled out a blaster. So I'm thinking...
So Luke wasn't on a recon or anything like that.
No.
He wasn't like on a recon mission or something.
But I'm just thinking, where could that blaster be held in the cockpit? Again, it could be like
behind the seat.
Behind the seat, yeah, probably.
Where else would it be?
There's probably some. Though the thing, there is a cargo hold in the X-Wing. It's just under the X-Wing though. But that, how he's packing up in Empire to go and save Han and Luke. There's a cargo hold.
What always bugged me too about that? He gets back into his X-Wing, but he just leaves his ladder on the ground. Like, what if you had to land on another planet and need that ladder again? How
Magic ladder. Magic ladder. It's like
it's like it always bugs me.
That's like the magic assault rifle that just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what is
Star Wars.
Like the wife says to me, "Why aren't they dead yet? Oh, how'd they survive that?" And I said, "They're covered in armor." Oh, that shiny stuff? No, plot armor.
Plot
armor is the only thing stronger than Beskar.
At the start too, the swoop bike bit.
Oh
I forgot about
That's
that.
right. Yeah, that scene. Yeah. They were trying to trap Mando. They lit a ambush for him, and what they do, they got him with his swoop bike.
Yeah.
He used rocket pack to kind of
Yeah, they
launch
shot him a
himself,
couple of
take him
times.
by
Of course,
surprise.
let's shoot him at the Beskar. Oh, that didn't work.
Yeah,
Let's shoot him again at the Beskar.
At the Beskar.
Ah, it didn't work. Oh, why doesn't it work?
Well, I think the armor in general, like the whole suit and everything, is meant to like sort of draw away laser fire anyway. I think so.
And that's the other thing too. How did those?
I wouldn't be surprised if the suit actually does draw like the Beskar, the electronics and everything in behind the armor. It would make sense for it to draw laser fire to the Beskar.
Yeah, you think it'll do something like that. The other thing too is how did those guys get there? They walked all the way there to do that?
I know, because Mando's bike's trashed, and he has to walk all the way back to Tatooine, carrying everything on his shoulders.
If I was Mando, I'm like, where's your rides, dude? I'm going to steal your ride and go back. No, apparently they had no ride. They were like, cool, we're going to get Mando, going to get the child. No,
maybe Mando just didn't walk far enough. Maybe he just didn't look around the right block to see a speeder bike.
Really? He could have used his jetpack to have a look around? No, not even that.
Well, he didn't put his jetpack back on, because that was the other thing. There was that little creature.
Yeah.
I
think it's a Java.
Had Baby Yoda with a knife to his throat. It wasn't a Java, was it? It was some other Java.
It was a Java, but covered up, I'd say. That's
what
Patrick would say.
Yeah, something Patrick would say. And so he had a knife to Baby Yoda's throat, and Mando wanted to offer him to trade anything for him. Back for him. And it was quite hilarious just watching him run away with the jetpack. Then Mando pushes the buttons.
Yeah. And Baby Yoda was like, really? Really? You want to do that? It's like, what? Yeah. This is what I do. Come on.
Then it was quite funny just watching the jetpack just come back down, land perfectly, then donk.
Yeah.
Donk. Yeah. But it's kind of funny actually. The episode is pretty good. They managed to patch the Razor Crest up enough so it can take off, and they start limping their way to their destination. And obviously, the next episode is going to be that scene where you see in the trailer where remember that scene in the trailer where they're approaching that green planet, and it's all like. I thought that might have come from battle or maybe escaping from something, but no, he just landed. He just crashed on an ice planet.
I think it's going to be that water planet they show in the trailer.
Was it a water planet or a green planet? I can't remember what it was.
It's going to be that water planet, I think, hopefully. Also, another fun fact as well, they're playing Sabak, the repair lady, and the ant person as well. In the concept art at the end of the show, it shows them playing Sabak, but it has the repair lady on the other side. If you actually look at the concept art of that scene, it actually has the blaster bolt that Greedo shoots. It's the same.
It's still on the wall there,
It's still on the wall. It's the same part where Han Solo is, and it's got that same blaster bolt there. It's from where Greedo shot. I was just like, that's nice. I love it. You can't see it on the actual episode itself because they switched sides. And I could see it where the Ant-Man was, but watch the concept art, and it's got the blast bolt on the top there. I'm like,
well, that's funny.
I love it. But it was a decent episode. Wasn't one of the great episodes. I think they're just building up to, to the end bit. It's just one of those. Almost felt like a little bit of a filler. But it was still fun to watch.
No, it was still moving through, I think. But I think people are also expecting that. People are expecting Boba Fett to show up in this one, and maybe that's him and Boba going to be. I still stand by the no, Boba's gone. He's done. That was the end of Boba's story right there. Anything Boba Fett coming is going to be pre that.
Yeah.
I don't think you have anything post that for Boba Fett.
Yeah.
And I reckon that. When I saw that whole crashed bike scene, I almost thought. I wonder if they might introduce him. He comes along and saves him there. That was the only time I thought, maybe these fan theories are correct. But
no, didn't happen.
He wasn't.
Didn't happen.
So I'll wait till tomorrow when the new one will be out for downloading, and I'll jump on it and I'll watch the next one. I'm looking forward to it. So
I'll jump off this and start watching it now. So
I'll wait till tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's 9:30 here at the moment, so got to go to bed soon.
Yep. I think we're basically done for tonight. I think we've wrapped everything up. I
think we are.
We've wrapped everything
up in an hour, so that's good. So
awesome.
Article was good, Mando was good, and we're all good.
Yeah. So thanks for tuning in, guys. What I'm going to be doing in a couple of days' time, maybe tomorrow or Sunday, I do have the TIE Heavy for our X-Wing viewers. I have the TIE Heavy ship for Imperial ship. I'll be doing a live unboxing for us, for the Imperial viewers, X-Wing viewers. I know X-Wing content's been down on this channel, but I am trying to pick it up. So I'll do a live unboxing, and for anyone who wants to view that, I'll post the details on that. Of course, we'll be back next week with mostly the next Armada articles as well. Also, we have Discord as well, guys. Join our Discord. You can submit fleets on there. We'll review fleets if you want. If you have any ideas, any thoughts on list builds, Armada-wise, get in contact with us. Use the Discord channel or send us an email at flycasualbatreps. Anything else before we go, Ian?
It's flycasual.batreps@gmail.com.
There you go. I just said Gmail batreps, whatever. You check our Facebook page. It has all the details. It has everything there. Just go there, all right? If you're not on our Facebook,
one click away.
That's it.
Just one click away.
That's it. Just go there, all right? But thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll be back next week. And remember, like, subscribe, like us on Facebook, and fly casual.